Guy just falling asleep. Wake up.
No.
Wake up. Don't drink that whiskey. There's a big old bottle of whiskey. And the lights on. I mean, we could go for a walk, but at the same time... No! That's not the control that I pressed. There we go. Open the casebook. That's an interesting guy's face. The lady we spoke to earlier. Of course. More whiskey! Don't. Put it back. Isn't the one on the desk enough? Isn't the liter of whiskey on the desk enough? Do you need to have, oh, my special whiskey? Gotta get my special whiskey as well. Gun. Seems very smug and happy with himself. Probably need to know that is there for reaching for things. Also his detective badge. Okay, so if we need gun, it's in the bottom or mid-right drawer. Are we gonna get attacked by goblins? The gallery, northeast, okay. We've got a map. Certificate of achievement, pictures of generic people that aren't him. On the 4th, just, you know, generic stock photos. Someone at the door. I'm coming. Don't mind me. Eventually. Once I figure out my way around this apartment, or, you know, wash our face first. I'm on my way. Can't resist doing the thing, you know. Interaction. Yeah. I'm on my way. I slowly walk through door. I'm a-coming here. I'm a-coming. No rush at all in this guy. Hi.
You said I
Thank you for the
could contact you if I
follow.
remembered anything.
Not a shadow. Hello. I am not a shadow.
Can I come in?
How are you? How's your day going?
Sure.
Ignore the picture of you on my desk. Brilliant. I appreciate it. Good to hear. Let me take you a coat. What brings you here this day? Anything interesting? And how was your weekend? Would you like one of the whiskeys that I have? Not one of the many whiskeys. I have a whole liter of whiskey on the desk and more. But if you want water, sure, I can find water. Or vapors. In a very old-fashioned cup. Anything else in here whilst we're at it? That H elephant. Elephant fridge? Your tap water. Enjoy.
Thanks.
And now I'm going to go back to the kitchen. And ignore you entirely. See if there's anything else that I can mess about with. Just want to join people. I appreciate you popping by. It is always good to have new people come by. Hey, let's solve this case. Although, when the controls don't work on the controller, it's a bit annoying.
I just remembered something. Maybe it's not important, but a letter arrived in the mail the morning Johnny disappeared.
A letter? What kind of a letter?
It was addressed to Johnny's father.
Same letter everyone gets.
I don't know what was inside it, but he read it and then he left. That's the last time I saw him.
And you think there's a connection between that letter and Johnny's death, is that it? You remember anything else about the letter?
Well, I don't know why, but I kept the envelope.
She kept the whole thing. I mean, it probably has an important stamp on it.
It was mailed in the Carnaby district, the day before Johnny disappeared. Nothing particular, except the address.
The address?
It was typed with an old typewriter. Could be a lead, you never know. Well, thanks for your help, Lauren.
And he didn't bother opening the letter.
Wait, I can't just sit around and do nothing while you're out there looking for the man who killed my son.
How did she fit it?
Ever since you came around, I've been thinking.
You mean find it? I mean,
come with you.
she kept it, right?
Help you in your investigation?
From when her kid disappeared and... Let's be
There's
diplomatic.
nothing you can do to help, Lauren. It's not a good idea. Believe me.
If you won't let me help you, I'm keeping the envelope. It's all or nothing.
Listen,
It's
an
dangerous to go
investigation
alone.
like this is dangerous. And I don't have time to play the bodyguard.
How many clues have you got, Mr. Shelby? This envelope. Maybe your only link to the killer. I understand. It was a stupid idea. Sorry for wasting your time, Mr. Shelby.
Wait. You're really something special, Lauren. I'll give you that.
I'm just a mother. A mother who wants to find out who killed her son. Are we partners?
We're partners.
How did you fit it in the pocket? Gamer pockets. They can hold all of reality. Every single game character has an infinite pocket that reaches down into the depths of a black hole, and they are infinite size, just like the TARDIS. And anything and everything of all sizes can fit inside of them. Some have even been known to pull out brooms and like big giant things that most definitely don't fit in there, but presumably it was meant to be folded, but it, you know, it obviously did not look like it had been folded. And especially as it's lady pockets. Like, lady pockets are tiny. I don't know if you've ever
Maybe you better stay in the
noticed,
car.
but man pockets are pretty deep. Lady pockets, you get like 2 inches, if that, or maybe an inch. And like you can barely put the tips of your fingers in. That's even if they have pockets, because a lot of ladies' trousers don't even have pockets. So you got a question? Yeah, how did she fit that in?
What are we doing
Lady
here?
pockets certainly don't fit
come to see
them
Gordon
if she
Kramer.
even has
Kramer?
pockets.
Did
She
you
might have
protect
just
him from
stuffed it
Kramer's
down her
construction?
pants. It might have been in a
Son.
bra. A lot of
You think
ladies
he's the
keep
really
everything in the
killer?
bras, you know.
For now, I just have a few questions.
There it would be, you know, relatively secure and come out that size, but, you know, she certainly ain't keeping it in her pockets. You certainly didn't. Hey, we're at some sort of party. She's going in, I'm investigating. What's going on over here? Idiot that's going to run his battery down because he left his lights on. Don't leave your lights on like that. You're going to try and leave and your battery's going to be dead, especially in the rain. She spawned it out of nowhere. That she certainly did. That she certainly did. You got a question? What else is she hiding?
What a joint! Kramer must be loaded. What'd you think he paid for? all
Oh,
the
this
wine
place is
now?
lovely. Ignores the drunk lady on the
Kramer's
floor.
decor another time.
Are we gonna be here long?
wow, what a
This place
joint.
gives me the creeps.
Someone's sleeping.
I'm
You
gonna go
think?
find Gordy
There's someone
Kramer. You
asleep
stay
on the
here till
pool
I come
table.
back, okay?
Okay.
Stay
Let
until I
me
come
know if
back.
you
I'm
need
just
me.
gonna sit with this lady for a bit. And watch and sit miserably in the corner. They're not having such a good time considering this is some sort of party. Like, that lady off her face in the corner has been smoking that weed a bit too much and is struggling to even stand there. Her twin over here, just very sad. This guy just walking. Hello? You're trapping me in a corner. This guy asleep with the Jack Daniels on the pool table. But wow, this guy must be low. Ignores the whole party. Do you need a hand? You look like you're having trouble down there with what even is that you're drinking? Gold? Guy just sat watching her over there while she's in her underwear. Yeah, you wave. That's a bit weird that you're just smoking away.
I'm looking for Gordy. Have you seen him?
Elon Musk just ignores us entirely. I'm looking for Gordy. I'm just dancing, and then they're making out in the corner. But yeah, what? This guy must be rich. Hello? Is someone yanking on your leg down? There's someone down there. He ain't dancing. He's being held hostage by whoever is crouching down there. Like, they're holding his leg and he's like, help, let me out of here. I'm stuck in this guy's yanking me by the leg. I'm trying to escape. Hey.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Gordy.
He's trying to escape desperately. No, I'm stuck. Help! This guy's eating my leg. Sorry, I missed what you were saying. I was too busy paying attention to the guy trying to escape his imminent death in the corner. But what a rich person. Cigarettes and drinks. And a phone.
Hi, I'm looking for Gordy. You know where he is?
I saw him a while back, but you'll be lucky to see him. He rarely hangs out down here with his guests.
Oh, really? Why bother throwing
Exactly.
a party
Why
then?
bother throwing a party if you're not gonna hang out with your guests? Like, I'm just gonna invite everyone here and... That was an okay option there. I guess I'm not allowed to say okay anymore. Okay, I will.
You okay?
I really
That's not
don't
what we're
like
saying.
this place. Did you find out anything? I want to get
Feel
out
bad
of
for him.
here.
I feel bad for him too. Like,
Gordy's
he's
a hard man
clearly
to
trying to escape. Nobody cares. Like,
Well, I'm
it's like
going back
something's
in.
got his leg.
Hang tight.
Something is eating his leg. But, you know, a lot of these people, questionable. I feel, what's up with the guy outside that is just like in the rain, stood alone, not enjoying the party? Hi, what's up with you, mister? Just stood out in the rain, staring inside. I wish I could go inside and join them. I mean, not even allowed to talk to you and ask you why you're just staring mournfully at the party in the rain? I guess he likes to watch and get wet. And you, what's up with you? You just also chilling out here in the rain? I mean, you're not getting wet like the other guy, but... Okay, can we get a good view of the... What the... Okay, I think the guy in the corner escaped and he almost tripped over. I think he's managed to get out of his death corner and he almost fell over whilst he was walking across the room. Can I talk to you on the table? No. Can I talk to either of you two? Right, I'm gonna go... Here he is! Mr... Oh.
Hi. Great party,
Mr. having his leg... I know, what the hell, right?
Hi. Hey, you here? I haven't seen you before. Well,
He's having a good time.
let's get better acquainted, pal.
I'm just gonna drink all your drink.
Oh, you're my kind of guy. I like you. My friend.
I only poured you your own drink.
Now I got me a new friend.
Do I need to carry him around? Okay, I'm going to assume that leg guy is fine. Wait, where am I in the room? I'm going to go see Mr. Leg Guy. Has he gone back to his corner? Is he trapped again? He escaped! He did escape! Okay, he was limping around the room, but he did actually escape. Here he is! He's, a little worse for wear, but he's managed to escape the corner. He's maybe a bit traumatized for having his leg munched on. He's too drunk. I mean, at least now he looks drunk. When he was in the corner, it looked like he was trying to escape and someone was yanking on his leg or eating it. It might also... He might be a bit traumatized by that. That might be something to do with it as well. These taps look like they would give you Legionnaires. They look very rusty and nasty. Don't drink the water. All the loo roll's gone. The toilet looks a bit nasty as well. And we gotta leave them a piss, apparently. He didn't even unzip to do that. And he washed his hands before doing that, so he's not going to wash his hands after. And we continue to look around the party.
Whiskey straight up, no ice.
Not the champagne? Come on, that champagne looks fancy. I'll just have more whiskey after having whole whiskey in the the place that we didn't leave. Maybe don't get drunk on the job. Yeah. I bet we could make him get blotto, but that would be kind of stupid.
Hey, man, you think you could help me out?
Do I look like a dealer? Get out of here!
That's not the reaction to someone asking for help. Well, cakes, if they're cakes, they look pretty good. They look pretty good cakes. Can I have a cake? Are they hash cakes though? Like, he didn't specifically say he wanted drugs. He was just asking for a bit of help.
Have you seen Gordy?
Sorry, no.
Yeah, he's had a bit too much, that guy. Just a bit too much. Hello, you're trapping me in a corner, lady. I would like to... Yeah, you play with your hair, but could you let me past? I know I'm a chonko, but please. I need to get out of this corner so that I can actually go progress. Okay, let's try. See if we can get past these guards. I'm looking for Gordy.
Hi, I'd like to see Gordy.
Gordy hasn't seen anyone. Beat it.
I'll buy you a drink.
Look, here's Mr. Franklin. He says I should go up.
You talk so crazy if I shove that wallet down your throat? Beat it. I ain't for sale.
If I want to see Gordy Kramer, I'm gonna have to go about it some other way.
I bet there was a way to talk past them, but maybe money isn't the way. Where else can I go? Okay, let's go back outside. Maybe there's some... You don't look so good. You okay?
So, did you find Gordy?
He's upstairs, but he's got two goons blocking the way.
You work your charms on.
Want me to handle
Yeah.
Hey, what are you gonna do? Knock him out with a pair
Just gonna
of high
flirt with
heels?
them, obviously.
Leave it to me! Just be ready to go as soon as they leave the stairs.
I'm ready. You work your charms on. Wait! Too late. That guy is not buying it. And the one guy's working and the other guy's like, come on, let me... Ooh, and then just fall unconscious. I mean, there was already someone that was likely to do that. Can you run past? Where's my guy? And how are we going to get past them unnoticed? They will never suspect a thing. And the lady sat on the table watching will never report she even turned towards us.
Miss, are you all right?
He'll never tell them, will she? Like, oh, that guy, he walked straight past.
Shit. Another one's gonna OD on the dance
Keep
floor.
going. That's it. And sit on the sofa at the top of the stairs where they will never find you. I'm just gonna sit here now.
We gotta get her out of here.
Gotta sit on everything. Game. Okay, for a moment I was like, come on. Keep going to the window. Raiden, right. Don't keep looking over the balcony, you'll draw attention to yourself. Go in the door whilst you can. And don't break, game. Wow. Not even paying attention to the two girls in this room, just making out whilst he watches cartoons. What is this guy? Throws a party, has two ladies making out on his sofa, just is watching cartoons. They'll never suspect a thing. Hi, behind you. Need to talk to you.
Mr. Kramer?
Shh! This is the best part.
Chicken Run.
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
There's some of them right with this guy. Well, they cook him. Our chicken cooked.
I'd like to know exactly what happened to little Joseph Brown.
Beat it! You hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I think they're happy to go somewhere private anyway.
What do you want?
A witness saw little Joseph Brown get into your limousine. That was the last time anybody ever saw him. Now, I know you've been arrested and interrogated till your father made a little phone call and file was closed. Now, what I want to know is what really happened. You know, just so I make sure that you had nothing to do with the origami killer. Do I make myself clear?
The kid was lost. I just offered to drive him home. The police arrived, I explained the misunderstanding, and I was released. End of story.
Bit weird offering a kid to
Nothing
drive
to get
home,
excited
though.
about, right?
I don't know why, but your story just doesn't check out. You're giving me the crap now. Tell me something I can't believe.
Especially as you sit and watch cartoons rather than making out with the ladies that are making out.
Very well. I'm the origami killer.
You know.
I get my victims into my car. I drown them in rainwater. Then I dump them on a wasteland with an origami figure in one hand and an orchid on their chest. I do that because I'm bored, Mr. Shelby.
So you're a copycat killer.
It's a creative and entertaining way of having fun. Is that good enough for you? Or do you want more? This interview is over.
It's over when I say it's over.
Get rid of this clown.
What's that smoke coming from? Oh, it's the incense. He's not just randomly smoking. Wow, just headbutt his fist as it comes at you. That's a Chad move. That's the most giga Chad move I've ever seen. Headbutt the guy's fist. And that is better for you than him somehow. Because you somehow hurt him more by headbutting his fist than if he punched you in the face, which is the same thing, because practically he punched you in the face, but you embraced it and Giga Chad headbutted it.
It's a dangerous game you're playing, Kramer.
Do you know who my father is? He only has to lift one finger and you won't wake up tomorrow morning. You're the one that should be afraid, Mr. Shelby, not me.
Oh, but you know who he is. He really likes this chicken movie. Not that funny. It's just two chickens running across the kitchen. His sentence will be lowered because he's insane. Maybe. I don't know if that's how it works. I would think more he would get sent to an insane asylum for life. But, you know. Because why would they... I don't know. Maybe they do send insane people to prison as well. But I think more it should be like custody in an insane asylum, and then like it'd be longer, right? Because he'd be sent for life. But you know, America, and I also don't. I'm not an expert. But yeah, either way, I don't think it's getting lowered. But you know, he's got a rich father who can just get him the best lawyers. So it doesn't matter. But yeah. Definitely a bit nutty. Definitely a bit nutty. But should maybe get institutionalized. Maybe not sent to prison. Because sent to prison with like hardened criminals, he'll just get like programmed to be criminal. Whereas if he gets... This is going to be impossible because it's not going to let me do this move on the controller, and then it's like, mash W, but what is that on controller? To have to just randomly guess if you press wrong, you don't get to... Wow. Did I not press that hard enough? You don't get to go in. Or it's just not the way in anyway. Butterfly? Right. Honestly, this wall isn't that high. You could jump the wall and climb over it. Or you can slowly climb around this corner. That also works. In the rain. There we go. I wonder if there was another way in. There probably was. There's probably... Don't fall over. Still dead expression on his face. Almost falls on his face. Dead inside. Butterfly? I don't think we want to go into the electrics in the middle of the rain. Like all that sparking electricity in the distance in the rain. That seems fun. That's not a death sentence at all. Let's head towards the dangerous death sparking electricity. Can I open it from this side? Nope. All the dangerous death sparking electricity. Perfect. High voltage, keep out. Okay. Deadly barbed wire, but someone's already cut through. Then they've reclosed it off with barbed wire. Again, like someone's already cut the fence and then closed it off with barbed wire. This isn't that effective at keeping people out, obviously. And honestly, someone could just chop through it again. Oh, fantastic. Oh no, I cut my finger. That looks a bit more than you cut your finger. I can hear the electricity sparking. I'm sure it's perfectly safe. High voltage electrodes in the rain. Let's just see if we can walk around it rather than go through the buzzing electricity. A nice Sunday stroll right around outside. There we go. Maybe we can turn off the electric. Or go into a random bolt. Okay, come on. I'm mashing A enough, don't you think? Matches. It's not going to explode with gas, hopefully. Why are you shaking it out? I guess we're going in. How do you know if that's what we need to do? I don't. That's the thing. It's just, you know, that's... What else could... Is this close or is this climb in? It's climb in. Okay. Wrong button. How does he know that this is what we need to do as well? Like, how does he know? He just randomly get told to come to this address. I'm just going to go in this for no reason. Oh, well, now you're screwed. Maybe walking through the electric was probably the way. And not getting caught in this dead end. I probably wasn't even allowed to walk past the electric. Is this a big old furnace? Have you climbed into a furnace? Well, broken glass. Crawl through broken glass to show your dedication. In a furnace with, yeah, light will help you see. There's glass everywhere.
Sharp as a razor. Impossible to go back. I'm gonna have to crawl through it, slowly, so I don't tear up my arms.
Slowly. I guess that makes sense. The slower you go, the less likely you are to do it. But at the same time, he's shoving his arms in every single piece of glass. And now he's lying flat in it. Just stab yourself in the glass even more.
The match flame. It indicates where the fresh air comes from. All I have to do is follow the wind.
Okay. Smart. Why are you lighting another match? Don't need another match. You've already indicated the way. Not too fast. Keep going. Not too fast. And then we'll light a match to see which way. I'm assuming not the way that's sparking with electricity. That's what I would assume. Yep. Probably could have guessed that. Okay, get moving, but slowly. Keep going. Keep going. Ever so slowly. Towards the fresh air. Do it. We can just keep them. Exactly! That would make sense, but he doesn't. Or are you saying that I could have, but I'm stupid? Because that's also a possibility, that I could just keep the match on. I'm assuming probably not forwards. But he probably will burn his fingers, right? Left. Like, he's got infinite matches, right? I mean, this almost seems like he's going around in circles now, but... Also, is the fresh air coming from that vent above? Because if that's the case, he's not going up that, is he? Like, there's light coming through this, there's probably air coming through that vent as well, in which case you've been debated by the matches. Why are you crawling faster, sir? I would presume right again, because it's sparking from the left. Stop crawling faster. Right. I don't need matches. I can just smell the fresh air from the way that the electricity sparks. Oh, that's a nice bright light at the end of the tunnel as well. I would assume that that's freedom. As we continue crawling through this glass. They really must have smashed a lot of glasses to fill this entire tunnel with this much glass. Someone went out of their way to really smash up 1 million glasses in every inch of this tunnel, didn't they? Just to make it extra challenging. You made it! Oh, now all the glass has gone behind him. Oh, and more glass on the floor. Perfect. And he lands on the glass. Oops. Is that a hold down or is it a mash? It's a hold down. Get up. Good job you took all those 3 painkillers, isn't it? Oh, and another chute to go down.
Right. I guess I don't really have...
Head first! No, head first would be dumb. You go. Whee! Fun slip and slide with your own blood. Don't be trevacious now. Get in. Or do I let go? I let go. How is it? Someone had to go in there and smash a lot of glass bottles. Someone had to have gone in there deliberately and gone smash, 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 and set it up every inch of the way. Every inch of the way, and like thoroughly coated that place in glass. Someone has to have very deliberately done that. Well, turns out we're in the heart of the electrics regardless. Is that a cut-off switch? Doom. Demise. Caution, risk of electric shock. I think risk of death. Do not touch. You don't say. Butterflies. So I'm guessing we're following the butterfly. You don't want to investigate that thing to your left that looked like potential ways to turn all this off, no? This looks the best way to go. It's not electric. It's not deaf. I mean, he's like, don't touch, but these don't look like they're switched on and they're not sparking. So I think this is perfectly safe. I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's face it. These are sparking. This is not. Still don't want to electrocute yourself though. Don't want to touch them just in case. Okay. Forward is definitely electric. Backwards definitely electric. Onwards. And under. And don't make me press any more buttons. Just in case you don't want to touch them. Damn it! It's a mash button! Right. He got electrocuted a bit. Why did you throw in a mash button? Why did you have to throw in a mash button? Why did you have to throw in a mash button? I call shenanigans. Right, that way's sparking, this way isn't. Okay, this time we know it's a mash. So I mash instead of holds. That way looks like it's sparking, this way probably is the safest. They kind of both look like they're sparking. And then mash A probably. Yep, mash A. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't get electrocuted. Come on. So close. I'm assuming forwards looks the safest. And dive through. Okay, we made it. He's not electrocuted anymore. A phone battery? Is he meant to be saying something? Okay, we got some letters. I've read it. That's the kids. That is the kids. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. That is the kids. And now he's just gonna get back out of this death trap. Oh, and then there's just a nice, perfect exit that has no traps at all, that he could have probably gone in the other way. 5 RET, yep. You found him. He's at 5 RET. Complete the butterfly trial successfully. Good. They have, you know, had a little bit of electric nip, but it's fine. He's at 5 RET. Where else do we need to go? 2.346 inches of rain and rising. 1 basketball. And she likes the rain. Don't go into someone's apartment that they've randomly left open. That's just asking for trouble, especially at a motel. Oh, well, I mean, that guy looks a bit dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's go interfere with the dead body and make ourselves look like the criminal. I would just hold down. I was like, this is not, this is MASH. No. Or is it MASH? It is MASH, right. He seems fine. Little electrocuted, he's crawled through glass. He's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Now, why does that control not work? I'm holding up and it's like, nah, nothing. The sat-nav all over again. There we go. He's just sleeping on the floor. covered in blood and electrocuted and filled with glass. He is fine. That big wound on his chest and those cuts on his leg, nothing. Nothing. The 8 million glass bottles inside of him, it's
Ethan.
fine.
Ethan,
Just
can
asleep.
you hear me?
Just an ordinary Tuesday. Yeah, let's sit on the bed. Let's not get things to dress his wounds or anything. Fix this at least. Oh, wait. Is she going in for a kiss or something? That's not... No. Sure.
You've got a hell of a fever.
Okay, fever meds. We saw those before and we didn't give it to him. I guess if we gave them to him too early.
Are those burn marks on your chest?
How do you get burnt? Antibiotics probably would be important now.
I'm gonna have to get your clothes off to disinfect those wounds.
Good job we didn't give them to him earlier. Right, so fever and antibiotics. Yep, that's nasty. Now, I don't think glass bruises you up like that.
Those are serious burns.
Oh, it's the electric burn. Right.
I don't know if I can do anything for you. Arms look really bad. I need to disinfect your wounds.
It's funny how it's on the front of his arms and he was crawling on the other side of them and all the glass would have gone in the other side and the bottom of his arm, but not the front, because he wasn't crawling on the... But somehow there's no wounds on the side of his arm that he was crawling through the glass on. Now we grab everything. I don't know how he cut the inside of his arms, because the glass would have been all on the outside and, you know, maybe in his chest and his legs.
I'm no doctor, but I'll do what I can.
Disinfectant. Maybe pull all the bits of glass out of his arm. I mean, you're disinfecting his arm, not his chest. That didn't look like you did a lot. Yeah, he's got a fever. Give him the anti-fever meds.
Your wounds are disinfected.
Medicine. Anti-fever. Don't give him sleeping pills. Logic, exactly. Should I give him the antibiotics as well? Ointment for your burn, I guess. This'll sting a bit. Come on, rub it in.
Sorry, I'll take it easy.
Will you? Because I was like, this isn't working, so I started rubbing in harder, and then it wasn't. Like, I just not fill in. Is it a success? Is it? Why didn't that go off? Oh, I'm sorry that didn't go
I'll
off.
take it easy.
I'll have to... Can I just trigger it normally? Why did that not go off? I don't think that triggers it. I wonder why that isn't working. I'm sorry for that. I'll refund your channel points after. Right. I'll go easy, will I? I will not go easy. Why is this not filling
Sorry.
in?
I'll
Okay,
take it easy.
I'll take it easy. I don't think you will. I'm trying, and then it... doesn't work. It
Sorry.
doesn't work. I'll
Take
take
it
it
easy.
easy. Right, I'm gonna try redeeming that again. Myself. It's got a 5-minute cooldown even for me. Yeah, I'll refund your channel points on that. I'm sorry that didn't work. Great. Why is this not working? Even if I don't take it easy, this doesn't spin. It's frozen. Right, I'll try it on the mouse.
Sorry.
Try and
Take it
turn the
easy.
joystick. No, she's given up. She's given up. I
Jeez,
was
I'm not sure I'm
mashing.
helping him. I better stop.
I'm not sure I'm helping him. I better stop. Yeah. It wouldn't accept it. Oh, is that it? You're just giving up entirely? Hopefully he's fine. We gave him the anti-fever meds at least. I could have put bandages on him, but she gave up trying to put the thing on. You should have at least bandaged him. Come on. Why wouldn't you let me bandage him? But that wouldn't work. Okay, his arm's fine without bandaging. I'm sure it's fine. He didn't need bandages, right? We gave him anti-fever meds. We rubbed that ointment on him so hard, so many times. I was turning the stick. He'll live. He's fine.
How do
Look,
you feel?
He's fine. A bit burned.
I've been better. Was I out for long?
About 3 hours.
He's perfectly fine. Like when the controls
Why
don't
the
work in this
guardian
game, it's
angel
really awkward.
You don't even know me.
When I was a child, I was always the one who used to fix my brothers up when they'd been fighting with the other kids on the block.
Going slow, going fast, it didn't matter.
I suppose I like to play the guardian angel.
I'm sure he's fine.
You said you were here because you're an insomniac?
I've been going through a bit of a tough patch the last few months. It's the kind of stuff you prefer to forget. I do what I can to live with it, but, it's not easy.
Not easy being green.
That's the second time I found you in a bad way. You always seem to be running for your life. What's happening, Ethan? You mixed up with the mafia? Owe someone money? Something like that?
Got a shoulder ache.
Listen, I'm truly grateful for your help, but for your own sake, I think it's better if you don't ask any questions.
Maybe I could help you.
No one can help me. You've already done a lot, Madison.
Right. I'm gonna go. Take care.
And he was on his own to read the third origami. You should just read them all in one go. It would make a lot more sense. Are you prepared to make a sacrifice to save your son? 9711 Marble Streets. Is he prepared? Are you prepared? You've unlocked a new bonus. Also, she's not the lady I thought she was initially. She's someone else entirely.
I didn't do it. I
No,
swear
I'm a
I didn't do it.
Jaden.
I've got nothing to do with that business. I never killed
Oh,
nobody.
no? Then why did you run away when they came to question you?
I already told you I forgot to report to my parole officer. I didn't want to go back to prison. When I saw the cops, I just bolted. I wasn't thinking straight.
We checked out his statement. He has an alibi for at least 3 of the murders.
Fuck, that bastard was a perfect fit. Shit!
Well, that's the 2 suspects arrested.
Ash? Okay. Sean Mars's mother's here. She'd like to speak with you.
It was a few months back. The middle of the night. It was pouring down. Ethan came home completely drenched at about 3. I asked him where he'd been. He spoke about drowning, the rain. He didn't make any sense. There was something in his eyes. As if it wasn't really him.
I mean, the guy's been completely expressionless this entire time.
There may be no connection.
I don't know if you can tell that.
The next day, there was that announcement.
He's always dead
About
inside.
another victim of the origami killer. Find my son. I'm begging you.
I mean, he wouldn't take his own son, would he? It's a bit weird.
I'm Police Lieutenant Carter Blake, and this is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy. Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job
Seems
is
a bit
to find
smug.
Sean Mars alive, and I don't give a damn about any
But not
bullshit
helping
oath.
with a case.
I know you don't want to protect a murderer. If you know anything, you must tell us, Doctor.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. And now I must ask you to leave.
Immediately?
You need to cooperate. For your own sake.
It's your duty to inform the police if you suspect one of your patients, Doctor.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just giving you some free advice, Doc. I suggest you take it.
Blake, that's enough. Let's get out.
You gotta play good cop.
I'm going to call the police and make a complaint about your behavior.
We are the police.
Doctor, you are really pushing my buttons. The only thing I'm interested in is saving that kid's life. So, you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know, or I am really gonna lose my
Blake,
temper.
stop that immediately.
Let go of me. You have no right.
Stop choking him. Like, we're playing good cop, bad cop here. I think he's had enough.
Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way. It's your fucking choice.
If you don't let go of this man immediately, I'll report you and you'll be off the case.
What the hell's the matter with you, Norman? Were you getting cold feet? You don't want to save Sean Mars anymore?
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me all rights. So you're gonna stop this shit right
God, his face
now.
is intense, isn't it? Just like...
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. He feels responsible for his death. A sort of morbid neurosis. He is haunted by visions of drowning bodies. A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Evidence. Origami. Drinking much to stop Blake from hitting to prey. That's pretty damning evidence. Why has he got the origami already beforehand?
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminals. I want
We
every
could
cop in
report
the
this
city
whilst
on
you
his
drive,
ass, so
rather
that if he
than
moves, we know about it.
you drive
Yes.
dangerously
Ethan
on
Mars
the...
is the origami killer.
We could have reported that whilst you drove safely. Don't talk on the phone and drive. I know it was a reporter thing for the police radio, but still, it's the same thing. Distracted whilst driving one-handed in the rain. Three inches of rain. 7 a.m. Is this the dad? You taking care of the dads? Your son threatened us. I'm coming to make sure that you have a happy little accident.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Please come in, Mr. Shelby. Would you care for a coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Do you play?
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course is still looking for me.
It's an interesting sport.
It's an interesting
Requires
sport,
strength, but also a
indeed.
cool head and absolute precision. Would you care to hit a few balls with me? There's no
Let's do
danger
it.
of damaging the green.
Okay.
Take off your jacket and grab a club.
Boom, boom, boom. He's measuring him up. Grab a club. The only one you
The
have.
balls are in that basket.
You not want a tea as well? You should have took a tea. Oh, it's already one.
The most important thing is to grip the club correctly. When you feel ready, you swing.
Oh, come on. I clicked right trigger. Also, sometimes these things, like, I was holding the up and then it's like 90% of the way and then it didn't want to do the rest, even though it was, well, that was a terrible swing.
Hell, it's only your first ball. You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
So we strike him with the golf club now?
I'm assuming you didn't invite me here just to play golf, Mr. Kramer.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the origami killer case in any way.
That was a better shot.
My son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Even though he claimed he was the origami killer.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
And why did he say he did?
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer, it's up to me to decide who I want to investigate.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Shelby.
Right, it rolls back.
I do very well for loyalty.
Are you trying to buy me?
Let's just say I'm trying to show you where your interest lies.
Where your interest lies.
How much do you want to leave my son alone?
$2 million.
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
He just vaporized
Don't go
that
near
club.
my son, Mr. Shelby. If you do, you'll regret it.
That person in the background's got some
Have a nice
interesting
day,
club
Mr. Kramer.
skills. Be mad. Be very mad. He wanted to buy the person he was not allowed. Reminder, mash the A button until it disappears. Where's Sean off to now? And how is he going to die in this opportunity? Crossing the road, 3.06 inches. Out in the middle of nowhere. Has he found another butterfly? This must be the address. Atto? Many rats. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Iguana on the floor. But this is where I'm going to call it a day. We've been going for quite a while. It's getting pretty late here. I'll continue this next Monday, and then I'll be back on Wednesday with some Hitman. Thank you to I'm Not a Shadow, who was here and followed earlier, and anyone else that might have been lurking, and Gonzalo, who was here earlier as well. I appreciate you all. Very, very much appreciated. And anyone else that might have been lurking and watching, I appreciate you all. W, thank you. So yeah, I'll be continuing this next Monday. If you happen to come by, it'd be very, very much appreciated. But yeah, that's what I'm going to call it a day, and I'll catch you next time. I need to refund your points as well, and it should work. I don't know why that didn't work, but I'll make sure it works next time. Catch you next time. Bye 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 bye.